Okay, the part of the urethra that goes through the prostate, this is called your prostatic urethra. And then the urethra that goes through the penis is called your spongy urethra. So your urethra is going to leave the urinary bladder. Here's your urinary bladder. The urethra is going to go out and it will go through this prostate gland right here. Then it will go through the middle of the penis and then out the body. So the prostate going through the prostate, or sorry, the urethra going through the prostate gland right here is going to be called your prostatic urethra. And the urethra coming out of the prostate gland and going all the way through the penis is going to be called your spongy urethra. Right here, this opening at the end of the penis, this is called your external urethral orifice. This is where both sperm and urine is going to leave the body, the external urethral orifice. Okay. And we have one more model. Let me grab it. Okay, this is our female reproductive model, but you can also see some of the urinary structures. So this, whoops, so sorry about that. She's falling apart. This bulbous area right here is going to be the uterus. So this is when a woman gets pregnant, the baby will sit in the uterus. This bottom pouch right here is going to be your urinary bladder. So the uterus is above the urinary bladder. That's the reason when a woman gets really pregnant, they will say, oh, this baby is kicking my bladder or sitting on my bladder. That baby really is sitting on top of the bladder. So the uterus is above the bladder. And here you will see the ureter coming into the back side of this bladder. So this is your ureter right here. We're going to open her up. So this sac would be your uterus, and this sac is going to be your urinary bladder. So you can see in this one, we have the wrinkles inside. Those wrinkles inside are going to be your rugae. You can barely see it in the female one, but you can see those wrinkles inside are your rugae. All of this muscular layer going all the way around the urinary bladder, that's your detrusor muscle. And then you'll see this tube leading out of the urinary bladder to the exterior of the body. This is your urethra. Right here, let me do it with my finger. Right here is going to be your internal urethral sphincter. And right here would be your external urethral sphincter. Okay, so internal urethral sphincter and external urethral sphincter. Urinary bladder, uterus. Okay, this back here, this is going to be the rectum and then the anus. So that's what you're seeing back here is the rectum and then the anus at the bottom. This is the pubic symphysis. So if you remember from your skeletal muscle unit in AP1, where your two pubic bones come together, there's that band of cartilage holding them together. This is that band of cartilage. So this is your pubic symphysis up here, okay? And we'll talk about the rest of this model when we go into our reproduction. And I actually did forget one model in this unit, and that is going to be our large torso model. Okay. So here's our large torso model. So you can see your left and right kidney. Make sure you designate on your practical whether it's the left kidney or the right kidney. So if I ask you what organ this is, this would be your right kidney. What organ is this? Your left kidney. Same thing with your adrenal glands. What organ or gland is this? You would say your left adrenal gland. What organ or gland is this? You would say your right adrenal gland. Okay. Leading out of the kidneys, these two light tan tubules, these are going to be your ureters. So this one is your right ureter, and this one coming out of the kidney going down towards the bladder is going to be your left ureter. Now you can see right here, this is going to be your urinary bladder. and then you will have your penis here and your external orifice down here. Okay. And that is the end of our urinary unit.